Hi guys, welcome back to Diamond Delights. Thank you for joining me. I hope you consider subscribing to my channel and seeing more videos from me. So welcome back to my channel. So today I am going to just go through my kitting up process. I just unboxed these cute little small snack size paintings in my last video, and I wanted to take you through a start to finish video. I couldn't wait to start this one, so I've chosen the little ones with the jars and the bird, which I thought was so super cute. And so yeah, I will take you through what I do for kitting up and take you through everything. So I hope you enjoy. Come along for the ride. Alright, so I have finished the first section on my painting. So I thought I would show that to you. This has taken me, like the first strip has taken me probably only a little over 3 hours, or a little, about 3 hours. So it's going really, really quickly, which is great, which is just what I wanted. So you can see it there. I'll turn it around so you can see the whole thing all in the frame. So it's pretty good. So as I said, it's a round one. The drills really aren't the best quality. They're quite hard to pick up with your drill pen. I've been using this one here. So the single placer is quite hard to pick up on the drills, but I find the multi-placer is quite a little bit easier. And just for a tip, if anyone wanted to practice multi-placing, I've decided to practice multi-placing on this cheaper kit, because being a perfectionist with my bigger Diamond Art Club canvases, I really want everything absolutely perfect. But on this one, not so much. So yeah, I'm finding it going really quickly, and practicing multi-placing has been fun. Yeah, so just a little tip: if you want to practice multi-placing, buy a little cheaper kit and practice that way. So yeah, the drills are fairly average, but the canvas is super sticky, so they're sticking on really well. The picture is pretty good, as you can see. You can see the first jar coming out there, so I've done this section here, all down there. So you can see the jar there and a few pretty flowers coming out. I can't wait to get to these daisies. My favourite flower is a daisy, so I can't wait to get to those. But it shouldn't really take me too long. So it does, I think it's looking quite cute. So that's the first section. They're not as sparkly as as the more expensive kits. So the facets on them aren't as, I guess they aren't as defined as the more expensive kits, and some of the drills I've found have just been had no facets on them at all. So, but that's fine. It's a really cheap kit and it's actually quite fun to work on. So that's where I'm up to so far. So let's keep going. Alright, so here you have the finished image. I have placed all the drills and I am done. So I'm just going to go through a bit of some pros and cons and some of my tips and my experience of working on a more budget friendly kit. So I'll go through my pros and cons that I wrote down in the process of doing this. And so my cons were that the drills would fall off pretty easy on this kit, even though it was super sticky. If you were rough with it, or if you leaned over too far onto the drills, like I sometimes do to get to the middle and stuff, the drills would fall off pretty easily. So that was a bit of a con for me. And yeah, some of them, sometimes they just would pop off anyway. I mean, the drill field was really good. So there's not, and and look, as I'm speaking, one has just come off as I was running my hands over it, so it's come off there. So yeah, so the drills do come off easily, so you can't be rough with it at all. But apart from that, it's okay. Also, the drills aren't very bright, in my opinion. I'm used to working on more expensive kits, and so I found that the drills weren't so vibrant as those. And also they're not very faceted, which makes them not very shiny. So I'll bring it up a little bit closer for you to see. Let's have a look at this bird here. So they are shiny, but they're not super shiny like a Diamond Art Club or a Dreamer Designs type kit. But they're okay. If you're wanting a quicker kit and just a snack size kit in between some bigger ones, this is quite a good option. The drills were very staticky in the containers. They always sort of stuck. As you can see, they stuck to the bottom. They would stick everywhere. And I haven't really come across kits that did that very much. I know that some people can put, I think, as dryer sheets in them, in the containers, to take away the static of them, but I've never had to before, and I've never come across really staticky drills. So these drills were quite staticky. I found that a bit of a con for me. And the drills were very hard to pick up with your diamond painting pen. I found I had to stab at them quite a lot to be able to pick it up. So that was a bit annoying at first. You had to make sure, just changing the subject, another one has just come off just to prove my point. You need to be quite gentle with it. And what was I saying? What was I talking about? Yeah, they were hard to pick up a pen. I'm not sure why, but the wax that I used had to be really fresh to keep picking up the drills. If it was slightly used, it would not pick them up. So that I found quite frustrating at times. But I would just change my wax, so it wasn't, it's not a game changer. And there's another con, there's no stickers for the bottles. So the more expensive kits, they come with a sheet where you get the legend on separately that you can sort of stick on label your bottles when you kit up. This did not come with it, so I just used what I had, stickers that I had, and wrote on them myself. I think we're a bit spoiled with DAC and Dreamer Designs and the more expensive ones where it comes with a separate sticker sheet, which is really awesome, but this didn't come with it. But it didn't take away from the joy of working on this kit. You just write on the bottles. It's no big deal, but I did think it was a bit of a con. What else? Yep, the jewels aren't as bright. And the canvas, it came rolled up as they all do, but it never really laid flat until you got most of your drills on it. So it would, like, even now it's still got a bit of sort of a, you know, a crinkle in it from when it was packaged and rolled up. So that's when you can tell the canvas is not as good quality, as it never really laid flat. Even now it's still not, but it's much better with the drills on because it's a little bit heavier now. Yeah, so those were my few cons. So now my pros. I found it very quick to do, which was a definite plus. I practiced my multi-placing with this kit. So until now I have just been using my single placer, which I thought I would be a single placer for life, as I find that more enjoyable. But with this one I started to practice my multi-placing, and I started with a 4. It's taken me a while to decide if I like it or not. I'm still not sure if I like multi-placing yet. It's gotten easier to do as I've gone on with this smaller kit, and I did find it enjoyable by the end, but I'm not sure if I'm completely sold on it yet. So I'll have to keep trying that. So I will keep practicing multi-placing, but probably mainly on my budget-friendly kits instead of my more expensive ones, but I will see how I go. And rounds I'm finding are much easier to multi-place than squares, so I will keep going on the rounds and get more practice that way. Another pro, the canvas was really sticky, which was great. And the fact that it is budget friendly is a huge plus. In this day and age with inflation and things, we can't afford really expensive kits. So that was a huge plus for me. And the picture, the rendering, has actually turned out really quite nice. You can see what it is. You can see that there's a bird, that there's some jars, some pretty flowers, and I quite like it. Like with diamond painting, you do have to stand back to get the full proper image of it, which is what it is. So looking up close, yeah, it doesn't look like much, but when you stand back and you look at it, you can see that there's a bird, and yeah, and I think it looks quite nice. It's quite a pretty picture. So I'm glad I bought it, and I'm glad I've given it a go. What else? Let's see. So it didn't take me very long. I would say it took me maybe 12 to 13 hours to fully complete. At the beginning, I wasn't enjoying it a whole lot. I think that was mainly because I am so used to the better quality kits, so it was a bit of a big change for me. But once I got into that and I relaxed and I thought, okay, this is what it is, I'm going to make the most of it. I relaxed into it and I enjoyed it much more by the end, and yeah, and it became more enjoyable. But it did take a little bit to get used to the different quality of it, and that's fine. That's because we get used to things, and yeah, so that was fine. So this is the finished image. Overall, I think it's really pretty, and I'm not sure what I will do with it yet. I may give it away, but I may keep it. And these drills falling off are really, really annoying. Yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed me taking you through a start to finish. This is my first ever start to finish, and I have enjoyed it. I've enjoyed going through the process with you guys. And there you have it. So I will just now, I'm going to do some de-kitting with you. But I hope you enjoyed this, guys, and if you like my channel and you want to see more from me, please give that subscribe button a little boop, and I'll see you next time. Thanks a bunch, guys.